even the greatest student athletes ever get the opportunity to truly be a transformational player, to be the cornerstone of a program's future, the forever difference maker. It takes perfect timing, synchronized ambition, and the perfect student athlete. For Oklahoma State women's soccer, the comet that set the program ablaze was 2023 OSU Hall of Honor inductee Yolanda Odenyo. Odenyo was the program's first All-American, first two-time All-American, and first three-time All-American. She was the two-time Big 12 Player of the Year, and she forever changed Oklahoma State soccer.
I think it's fair to say that without Yolanda's impact on our program, I'm not sure we would have had the success that we've had since. She was that important. She raised the standards because she had such high standards for herself. She drove her teammates. She made our coaching staff better. She demanded that we coach her and that we train her to make her better. I think Yo was so talented that she could have sort of coasted through a little bit, but she refused to do that. She demanded so much of herself, and it made all of us better.
During Odenyo's time in Stillwater, the Cowgirls ascended to new heights as a program. The team that had just one NCAA tournament appearance in its history played in the championship bracket her sophomore, junior, and senior seasons. In fact, during her career, the Cowgirls won their first 3 NCAA tournament matches.
Probably 2001, 2002, we got competitive. You know, before that, Karen and I were just trying to survive, put kids on the field that could compete in the Big 12. We had some really good players come through sort of 01, 02, 03 in that area, but then Yolanda came in and she upped the whole thing. So we may have continued just to be good, but Yolanda probably propelled us to another level. Yeah, there's no doubt her ability to stay well-liked and stay very popular within the group while still letting them know that, hey, that's not how we do it here, we want to win, that's one of the, yeah, I haven't seen anybody else be able to do that, to be honest with you.
The thing about Yo was that I think it's very hard to have players that have the whole package, and what I mean by that is Yo not only had the athletic ability to be really good, but then she had a really high soccer IQ, and you could tell that she understood the game well and she could read the game well.
Yolanda Odenyo's presence during matches provided a glimpse into her future, which has been a career in coaching.
We would have many conversations, you know, bus rides, offices, things like that, where we would talk tactics, and yeah, she was always thinking about the game, always talking about tactics and her role within it, and doesn't surprise me in the least that she's gone on to be so successful as a coach.
Beginning in Odenyo's sophomore year, the Cowgirl Soccer program changed trajectories with 8 NCAA tournament appearances in 9 years, 4 Big 12 regular season championships, and 3 Big 12 tournament championships, as well as 3 appearances in the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament and 2 Elite 8 appearances, with both of those losses coming to the eventual national champion.
For me, her leadership skills were both, you know, the way that she spoke to the team, but also just the way that she carried herself. The thing was, she showed up every day and she was there to get better and she was there to improve. And if we were going to show up at practice or in the gym to lift weights, you were going to give 110%, right?
Odenyo's 90 career points scored still ranks second in program history, but her impact on Oklahoma State has always been bigger than the record book.
And I really respected that because I was always taught that all of that work that you do off the field matters. And so to me, it was just watching how she went about that made me want to be like that because I wanted to be as good as her, right?
Yeah, I'd probably say that Yolanda's ability to stay very well-liked and popular in the locker room while still being a demanding leader within our group was quite remarkable. That's a really, really hard thing to balance. You know, when you are a leader, it's not comfortable all the time, and she did an amazing job of making all of her teammates feel important while still driving them to be better. That's something that I always admired about Yo's time here.
For me, Yo is the most talented player I've ever had the privilege to play with, without a doubt. And I don't know if we would have been able to do what we did without her coming in and kind of setting that example and being the player that she was. Yeah, I think without a doubt, she is a program-defining player.
A transformational student athlete, a transformational person. 2023 Hall of Honor inductee Yolanda Odenyo.